Hey y'all. What is the problem with my camera? What is the problem? Oh, how y'all doing today? On this, I celebrate me. Hey Sandra, hey Wanda. All right, Clapback Queen. How y'all doing? Happy blessed Monday. Cause I celebrate me. Hey Angie. How y'all doing on this beautiful, beautiful Monday? Hey Dina, hey Queens. How y'all doing again? I'm blessed and highly favored. God allowed me to see another day, Nikki. He allowed me to see another day, and I'm drinking water. A lot of us don't like to drink water, y'all, but water is good for us. It really is. It's good for us. Y'all anybody went to the festival? Oh, that's some good water. Yeah. I don't really like drinking water, but by me being in a wheelchair, I have drunk more water than I ever. Hey, Queen. Hey, Kings. Morel. How y'all doing? Hey, Martha. Hey, Queens. But y'all, it's so much going on in the world, y'all, too. It's just in our shame. You know, the topic for today is domestic. We talking about domestic, a lot of domestic women, a lot of domestic abuse relationship. You know, it's so sad that we live in a world where at the end of the day, the people that's supposed to love us, the men we have children for, the people we fall in love with, you never would think in a million years that that would be the person to try to unalive you. And my heart go out to the people and out there in Shreveport, you know, all them kids lost their lives and two people in critical condition. You know, I think it's the baby mother and the wife. What could have been going on that bad for a person to take innocent lives, innocent young lives? But at the end of the day, a lot of people say we could prepare ourselves for certain things. But when stuff like that happen, we can't prepare ourselves for stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, let me say this, domestic is real. But each and every one of us got somebody in our family that's in a relationship that's dealing with domestic abuse. It might be mentally, physically, but they still dealing with abuse. And we got family members that we love, and we talk to them about a toxic relationship or something they might be going through. Either it's him or her, something they might be going through in a relationship. But, y'all, some things we have no control over. If you got a sister, you got a brother, or you got somebody that's in an abusive relationship, all you could do is talk to them. You can't make people leave people that they love. And we can't choose who people love. But on the other hand, we got all these kids lost their life because somebody couldn't control their emotion and their feelings. And it's sad to say that a lot of women and men, a lot of people in toxic domestic relationships and marriages and all that kind of stuff there. And all you could do is pray for them. See what I'm saying? Like, if you're a young girl and you're on here and that's your baby daddy, and maybe he's not putting his hands on you, but he mentally abusing you. Abuse is abuse. Hey, Mama Ava, no matter what way you look at it, abuse is abuse. For him to do what he did to this young lady and another young lady, and then you unalive all the kids. All the kids was related, but one of them was a cousin. And it's so sad because at the end of the day, we could sit here every day and try to analyze and think about what could have happened so bad for him to even much go that far, you know. And then he was such a coward because you did all that to them. Then you carjacked somebody else. And then you did whatever you did with the police department, and they unalive him. But I ain't gonna lie, I wish they could have not unalive him and, God forgive me from saying this, and allow him to suffer and face the things that he been through in life. Some people, they think, I mean, that was his plan for them to unalive him. See what I'm saying? And no, I feel like after he did what he did, I feel like an eye for an eye. But at the same time, I would have loved for him just to be here and be tortured and face exactly what he did to those kids and their mother. But a lot of us women, we have a tendency to be in relationships with people that's mentally and physically abusing us, but we still want to be there. And I don't get that part, because I was once in an abusive relationship, an abusive marriage, and I still loved this person, knowing that they wasn't good for me. I be trying to understand and try to figure that out. Why is it people, you in love with somebody so bad to where they mistreating you, and you still there with them? You still there hoping and wishing and praying that they would change their ways, or the way they treat you, and how they, disrespecting you. And some people, when they show y'all who they is the first time, y'all got to start believing that's who they are. We got to realize that if a person is abusive to you, mentally, physically, I mean, it's very seldom a person going to change. It's very seldom. Thank you on TikTok. Thank you on YouTube. Thank you on Facebook. It's very seldom that a person going to change from being abusive. Now, all these kids, if these two women survive, their life will never be the same. I don't care how much somebody try to make life better for them, better for, you can give them all the money in the world, but that's not going to change the situation. It's not going to change what happened. It's not going to change how they feel. But like some people would say, some people would try to figure out and be like, well, damn, you didn't see no signs of him being the way that. Yo, sometimes you miss all the signs. Sometimes things be happening in our life and we still be missing it. Like, I could come on the platform and I could tell y'all certain things. And I bet you if I come on here and tell y'all, thank you, Queen. If I come on here and tell y'all about my life story, I bet you if I talk about my life story right now, they got somebody on this platform will be like, well, I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard you say that. I don't remember. Hey, Shawanda, I don't remember you saying that. I can stay right here on this platform right now and talk about everything that I already done talked about to a lot of people that's on here right now. And I guarantee you somebody gonna miss something. I guarantee you somebody didn't miss something, or somebody gonna miss something when I start talking. You gotta be a person that's really, really open to, listening to. You can't just look at me. You got to listen to what's coming out of my mouth. And us as children, all us can be a victim of, I'm listening, mama. But if you was listening to me when I sent you to the store, you would have remembered everything I told you to get at the store. See, a lot of us, at the end of the day, we see people moving their mouth and we say we listening, but we really not listening. Because if you really be listening, you will remember everything that I said when I said it. And I guarantee y'all, without a shadow of doubt, I can go back and say something, and somebody will say, I ain't never heard you say that. Yeah, Shawanda, mental health is real. But not only that, life is real. The world that we living in, life is real. We don't know why things happen. We don't have no control over some things that happen. And at the end of the day, it's just sad, the world that we living in. Thank you, Queen. The world that we living in right now is that we to the point to where we don't know who to trust. And when stuff like this happen, it almost make you think as a woman, do you really want to be in a relationship with somebody? Because at the end of the day, this somebody that people been dealing with for decades, for years. The oldest child, I think, was 11 years old. And some of the children was around the same age by different women. So that means in the process of him being married, he was cheating because I think they got an 11-year-old, a 1-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old. All these children is around the same age. And 3 of them had the same last name. 2 of them had the same last name. And I think it was 3 and 3. And one of them was a cousin. I did see that. But at the same time, I was thinking, I said, Lord, what could have went wrong that bad for him to unalive all them children like that? And what happened in that house like that? Because one of them, somebody jumped out the window, and one of them they found on the roof. That one was deceased. And one jumped out the window. That one had broken bones and stuff like that. So 2 of them jumped out the window and only one of them survived. But it is so sad. I'm talking about what happened in Shreveport with all those kids that got unalive. It's just so sad because that was her husband, and he almost unalived the wife and the girlfriend. And you got to be some kind of sick to unalive a baby. The baby wasn't but 18 months. And then all these children, all these young children. I mean, there's got to be something really wrong with a person to unalive a child. Anybody. But the world that we living in, they made guns accessible to people who don't need to have them. So you mean to tell me if you're a person and you're not in your right mind, you can go to the pawn shop, you can go to the gun store, and you ain't got no paper stating that you're a mental person. So you can go up there and buy you a gun knowing that you got a mental problem, and you don't even need to. People that have mental problems don't even need to be around weapons, period. What you say, Shawanda? It's the world that we live in. We got to be very mindful. We got to be prayed up. Let me tell y'all something. We much got to pray for the people that we love. They got people that been together. They got people that been together like 10, 20, 30, for decades. And you think you been with somebody for decades. In your mind, you thinking you know this person when you really don't know him. You thinking, well, damn, this my husband, I've been with him. And you thinking you could trust this person. All these years, you sleeping with the enemy. Ain't that something? It's something that you have to worry about. The people on the outside disliking you and jealous and envious and strife. But you never thought that you have to worry about a person that you love on the inside. And never thought in a million years that that'll be the person that try to unalive you or try to take your life. That's the world that we living in right now. We living in a world where you don't know who to trust. They got the young adult kids. They unaliving their parents. We got, it's just sad. But that's the world we living in. But we got a lot of women that's out here that's vulnerable, that feel like they have to have a relationship with a man. They have to have a man in their house and all that kind of stuff there. You could get to know a man, and once you get to know him, they got somebody on here thought they knew the man, and when they brought him into the house, they did something that was horrible to some maybe a child, maybe somebody, or did something horrible to you, but that's not the man that you met. That's not the woman that you met that treated you, good, that treated you like a king or treated you like a queen. And once they got you, and now they're in a house with you, and y'all live together, Y'all don't really know people until y'all live with them. Can y'all get the likes up on YouTube? It says 16 people in here with 7 likes. Can y'all show your girls some love? Thank y'all on TikTok. But a lot of us done slept with the enemy. I know I done slept with people that I never thought would hurt me. I done had kids for a person that I never thought that would do me the things that was done to me. Ain't nobody, if I go back on my life, ain't nobody couldn't have never told me, somebody could have told me that I would have been like, you're a darn lie. Nobody couldn't have never told me, pumping, that this was going to happen in my life. Nobody couldn't have never told me that. But it's a lot of us like that, and our mind be like, damn, I ain't see the red signs. I mean, the red flags. I never thought. A lot of people could say, if I shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's some things we can't prepare ourselves for. Some things life be lifing, but when he give you a sign, us as people like me, I had to learn the hard way because I want to be kept safe. I always want to, save people. I always want to take up for my family. I always want to be there for the people that's not there for me. I always want to be the one. So you messing with my sister, you messing with my brother. I'm always the one. I'm coming out there head first. Don't even have to hear the whole story. And I have to do inventory on myself and realize that you are not iron chest surely. Some things you got to sit back, you got to analyze, you got to see what really happened. I'm going to still be there for my family. But a lot of times I felt like me being there for my family and some of my family members, the ones I was there for, if something happened today or tomorrow, they're not going to be there for me. We got to love on people that love on us, people that show us that they love us. We can't just go on a word of mouth, oh, I love you, but the minute I get sick of the minute something happens, you don't even get a decent phone call. You don't even get, you need me to do something, you need me. I got more strangers that call my phone, more people that love me, that's my sisters and brothers in Christ than my own family. And it's sad to say it's like that, Black Cherry. It's sad to say it's like that, Ebony, but that's the way life is. Family ain't always family. Like they be saying, blood thicker than water. Where at? Can somebody make me understand where blood thicker than water at? When it come down to that, when it come down to family, all of us got some family members that be out here perpetrating the fraud. Like they saying family over everything. What family over who everything? Because if family over everything, they'll be like the Mexicans. They'll live in a house and everybody be getting along and everybody be making money and everybody, put their money in and everybody be having business like them. A bunch of black people can't do that. I'm just saying, a bunch of us can't get in one house and save our own money because somebody going to get mad and somebody going to want all the money and somebody going to be jealous and mad. We can't do that. That's why when you go to Ross and you go to Burlington, you see all them Mexican people in there, all them spending money, they don't pay no taxes, but they willing to work. And they willing to work with each other. And they could be in a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 12, 13, 14, 15 people in there, and all of them spending their money. You go to Ross and go to Burlington, and they going to have their baskets full to the top. But they working for it. And they all stay together. But us as black people, we can't do that. Because you mad because she look good. You mad because she take care of herself. You mad because he got $1 more than you. You mad because he got a nice car. You mad. I mean, come on, y'all. It's us hating on us. And when you look around and you go in the projects and stuff like that, you could count on all the people that's not black that live in the projects. I know we fighting against one another when we should all be trying to come together. When at the end of the day, here we got this man, this lunatic. You done took all these black kids out of the world for what? For your own selfish reason. Thank you, my baby. Thank you, Queen. You done took all these kids out the world because of his own personal selfish reason. Whatever the reason was, it wasn't even worth it. It wasn't worth taking all them kids' life and taking them kids away from here like that. It's just the world that we living in, y'all. A lot of y'all, like, some of y'all that's on the platform, a lot of y'all, some of y'all listen and some of y'all don't. You know, like I just told him on YouTube, I got 18 people in here, but why I got 10 likes? You know, so, but I'm not going to, every day I come on, you know, social media, I'm not going to be like, can y'all do this, can y'all do that? At the every time y'all come on the live, y'all know the routine. Just press the like button. Whether you like me or not, you listening, just show your girl some love. Because I guarantee you when you leave from off of my page, you're going to think about something that I didn't say, or it's going to make a difference in your life or somebody's life. So what's wrong with pressing the like button? What's wrong with interacting with what I'm talking about? Because when I talk, I ain't talking to just one person. My purpose of having a platform is to make a difference in somebody else's life, even if it's just one person on every platform. I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook. And the reason why I'm on all these platforms, because somebody don't have YouTube. I can be selfish and say, you know what? Either y'all going to come over here on YouTube, or I'm not going to go live. But I'm sacrificing for the people that I love, and they got older people that don't know how to work YouTube. They got older people that don't know how to work certain you know, platforms that I have. I'm not selfish. But at the end of the day, when us as women and men, when we get a whiff of somebody being abusive toward us, when we going to start standing up for ourselves? Because I ain't going to lie, I was in an abusive relationship, and I prayed my way out. I prayed my way out, and I cried my way out. I cried a many days and a many nights. I said, Lord, please give me the strength. Thank y'all on Facebook for the love. Thank y'all for the love on TikTok. Y'all need to get the likes up on YouTube. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for everybody that's here. But I cried, and I said, Lord, give me the strength to get out of this marriage, out of this relationship. I don't want it. I don't know about y'all, but being in love is a job. Being in love with somebody is a job. It's a good thing, and it's a bad thing at the same time if you got the wrong person in your life. So to y'all on here, if y'all got somebody that love y'all, somebody that y'all can trust, honor, obey, and respect in your life, whoever you might be, hold on to them. Because loyalty, realness, and love, and understanding, and trust, all that is hard to come by. Right now, I feel like it's 5 or more women to every one man. That's how I feel. But at the end of the day, all the stuff I've been through in my life, I'm not focusing on a man. I'm focusing on getting me together, working on me. When you love yourself, you got to work on you. If you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? Nobody on here. If you don't love yourself, you're not good for nobody. If you going through something and you dealing with it on a day-to-day basis, I don't know about y'all, but some days I don't want to be bothered with nobody. Some days I don't even want to talk to nobody. Hey, Peekaboo. Sometimes I just want to be to myself. And I don't feel like I'm wrong for that. Sometimes I just want to be to myself and I don't want to talk to nobody. I look at the phone and I see people calling and I'll be like, I'll call them later or tomorrow. And it has nothing to do with you doing me nothing. Because people feel like when you don't answer your phone, you acting funny or something like that. Because in our mind have us thinking that, damn, she must be mad about something, this and that. If you didn't do anything to somebody, why would they be mad at you? But sometimes our mind take us places and we be like, well, damn, why I'm thinking about this? Just like sometimes we have a dream and you go to wonder, well, why I'm dreaming about this person? You know what I'm saying? Dreams mean something, but they ain't mean I want to dream about you. You know? But in life, if you on here, whoever it may be, if you on here and you're in an abusive relationship, man or woman, can you please get out of it? If both of y'all is toxic, it's going to wind up bad. And I'm just telling you, I'm just here the messenger, and I'm delivering the message. If you're on here right now, and you're in a marriage, and you know y'all always Thank you. Y'all always fussing and bickering and fighting and all that kind of stuff there. It's not good at all. Hey, Tracy. It's not good at all. I know a lot of y'all try to keep y'all business to yourself. Y'all don't want y'all in-laws, y'all mama, y'all daddy, y'all don't want y'all sister, y'all brother, y'all don't want nobody to know that you in a toxic, domestic abuse, marriage, or relationship. A lot of y'all don't want to tell y'all family, but from me to y'all, if you that person that's on here, and you in that type of marriage or relationship, can you please just get out of that? Because at the end of the day, it's not going to get better. You want it to get better. We pray that it get better. But at the end of if you meet a man, and a man always talk about what the woman before you did, that's toxic. If you meet a woman, she always talk about what the other man did and all that, that's toxic. Me, myself, I don't want to bring my past into my new relationship. I don't want to bring my past into my new relationship. You know, I just want to live my life, enjoy my life. And at the end of the day, like I say, I'm single right now. And I'm loving it. I ain't lying, but I'm human. And yeah, from time to time, I think about, I could be with somebody, but I don't want to be with nobody. And I ain't gonna lie, my peace is everything. I mean, peace is everything. When I want to get up and clean up and cook and all that kind of stuff, that I cook for me. If I don't feel like getting up and fix no breakfast or cooking, I don't have to do none of that to nobody. I don't have to go in the bathroom and tell nobody to lift up the toilet seat and I got to clean all around the toilet seat and all that. I ain't got to worry about all that. I'm happy within myself. See, y'all got to get happy within yourself. Once you get happy within yourself, you ain't going to be worrying about the naysayers and worrying about him and worrying about her and worrying about the baby mama drama and the baby daddy drama and all that. Once you get happy with yourself, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that's a beautiful feeling. Monique, it's a beautiful feeling. Martha, it's a beautiful feeling. Karen, it's a beautiful feeling. When you feel good about yourself and you can go outside and get in your car and go where you want to go and buy what you want to buy, and you ain't got to worry about rushing back home because you got to cook for somebody who's very ungrateful. Girl, I got to go home. I got to make it home before I got to go home and cook for him. And after you beat and cook, you realize and you lift the lid up, he ain't even ate because he got a side chick he already ate by. I'm just saying. I'm so glad I ain't got to worry about females calling my phone, playing on my phone, him cheating and her cheating. I ain't got to worry about all that. That shit don't feel good. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like that. I don't like the feeling. I don't like giving somebody my all. Being there for him. I don't like I don't like building no man no more. Because I done built men. I done put shoes on men's feet and they done walk right out of my life. I'm not doing that no more. Get somebody else to do it. I'm just saying. Ain't nothing wrong with you when you go shopping and your man been giving you money and you see some shoes and you buy him something nice or you buy him some nice clothes so he could look good because he walking beside you because you want him to look good. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not. And y'all should stop doing. If you ain't got a good man, if it ain't he a good man, because I feel like I know some women feel like, well, then I feel like it should be 50-50. That's just me. I feel like if you got a good man and he good to you, what's wrong with you buying him something? If he can buy for you, why you can't buy for him? But some women, they want the cake, the ice cream, the icing. They want the feeling. They want everything. You want the cake and eat it too. Men, some of y'all is selfish. Ain't nothing wrong with you being good to somebody being good to you. But no, you scored from the last marriage, the last relationship, and you brought that shit on to your next relationship. Why another person got to suffer for what somebody else did? Because I didn't talk to men on the phone. Oh, yeah, well, I don't trust women. I must be that man. All that whine and shit. And what you did as a man, what you did to women. Every time you talk to a man, he talk about his ex. Or some women, they talk about how toxic their relationship was with their ex. Nobody want to hear that shit. Leave him over there. Leave her over there. You're supposed to be focusing on your relationship, not the past relationship. But that's what some of y'all doing. You worrying about her. Yeah, dressing him, build a band him for another woman. And then the women on the outside looking in, and in their delusional mind, they feel like, oh, well, they feel like he got it going on when in reality, you the one that make him look good. Thank you, Paula. See, a lot of women be on the outside looking in. But in their delusional mind, they see him looking good, smelling good. In their mind, they thinking he got it going on when he really don't. It's the woman that's making the money. It's the woman that's the breadwinner. But he looking good, driving her car. And now you want him because you think he got it going on the outside looking in. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all like that. I don't want it like that. I done had my share of my heart being broken. I done had my share. Brenda, I done had my share. Once you get to a point to where you done been in relationships where you done been hurt, at the end of the day, ain't nobody else could come in my life and hurt me. Because I got my guards up. And the minute you lied to me, or we talking and you lied to me, you ain't the one. Because you could basically talk to somebody on the phone, and when they go to saying certain stuff, they'll go to sign right there. He not the one. She not the one. I'm just saying. But a lot of us, we set ourselves up for that. Because a lot of y'all women and a lot of y'all men out there, y'all vulnerable. Y'all let people catfish y'all. Y'all believe in something that's not real. Y'all talking to all these different people all around the world. You in New Orleans, you talking to somebody in New Jersey. You think that's him and that's not him. You think that's her and that's not her. Then it took a whole person, probably a person probably a deceived person. They didn't put their whole face on their platform like that's who they is. And y'all falling for it. I mean, come on now. A lot of us is like, we get lonely. But I be damn, I'm not that lonely. I'm not lonely to the point to where I gotta let somebody catfish me. They got a man be on TikTok. All he do is smile. All he do is smile. He nice looking. And all the women on his page sending him all their damn money. Let me go on there. Let another beautiful woman, a beautiful queen go on there. And just talk to the men and see how much money we gonna get. With y'all duck ass. All on TikTok. He just on there just smiling. Nice looking man, I ain't gonna lie. But do he deserve my money? Just because he look good? The devil is a lie. I'm just saying. Y'all got to wake up and smell the coffee. Y'all got to realize what life is. They got all these men, all different places. They come at you and make you feel good, make everything sound good. And sooner or later, they're going to ask you to pay their cell phone bill. They're going to ask you certain things. They're going to ask you and say they need a little money for certain things. And pop go to Weezer, and the Weezer going to go pop with your stupid ass. And y'all know who I'm talking about. And I'm not calling my fans stupid. I'm talking about the women and the men that's like that. I bet you I could get a made-up page and talk some shit and run game on some of y'all. Y'all so weak and so vulnerable. My blessings come from Jehovah. Ain't nobody on the cell phone telling me I'm beautiful and I'm cute and I love you and all that. Ain't nobody on the cell phone could lead me astray and make me think that let me see who you is. Catch the next flight out. Let me see who you is. And we'll meet up in my hometown. So I can know who I'm talking to. Thank you, Queen Ashley. Because a lot of y'all is blindsided. Y'all being fooled. They come up with all kind of stories. They call your phone and all that kind of stuff. Y'all think y'all talking to the right person and y'all talking to the wrong person. Because y'all so vulnerable. And y'all afraid to be alone. You didn't come in this world with nobody. And you're not going to leave this world with nobody. That's the world we live in. Some of y'all in a make-believe world. I ain't never seen so many duck-ass women in my life. Y'all letting these men play y'all on the internet. I mean, he just be smiling. And all of them send him all their money. He just smile and say thank you. He ain't got to say 2 or 3 words. I bet you they're on there looking like that, just smiling. They just wet down there. They just melting. All because he look good. Y'all being pimped. I know a pimp when I see one. And he ain't gotta look like a pimp, but I know y'all being pimp. If a man, all he gotta do is put his picture on there and look good, and all y'all spending y'all money off to him, you know why? Because in y'all delusional mind, y'all thinking he gonna be with any one of y'all, and he not. And he not. That's the game they play. Y'all like a lotto ticket. They gonna keep pulling the pull tab. Let me pull, let me pull, let me pull, let me pull. Damn. Let me pull, let me pull, let me pull. Damn. And don't want none of y'all. But let me pull something like that off on social media and just let me just be on there and just talk to all the men and see how much money I'm gonna get. But y'all like that because y'all lonely and y'all vulnerable. You want to talk to somebody? Talk to Jehovah. You that desperate to where you got to send your money to a man that's on social media and all he doing is talking. And y'all looking at it. You know what? Go ahead on and spend your money with your bad self. I'd rather enjoy my life and my little money. I'd rather keep my money to myself. I ain't got to buy nobody love. I ain't got to buy nobody friendship. I ain't got to do none of that. It's so good that I could go spend my money on myself. It's so good I could put my key. Y'all, let me tell y'all what I do. When I go outside and I come home, I be like, honey, I'm home. Ain't no honey in here. Well, I do have some in the cabinet. But that's the closest I'm going to get to honey being home. I come in and I got a make-believe husband. I say, I'm home, honey. And I be peaceful and I'm happy with that. I'm happy make-believe somebody is in here with me. But somebody really is. Jehovah. And when I won't have a conversation and I don't want to talk to none of y'all and I don't feel like talking, I have a conversation. I be talking to myself sometimes. That don't make you delusional or crazy. I talk to myself because some things I be doing, I be saying, hey, you know, you girl, you say you're hungry, go in there and cook you something to eat. Yeah, I be talking to myself. I be acting like I really got somebody in here. But I'm happy with that. I'm happy with myself. Get happy with who you are within yourself. Love on yourself. We got to love on us. Stop giving everybody sacrificing, making sure everybody have, and now you depressed because you feel like you ain't got nobody to love on you. Thank you, Queen. I love me some me. And I ain't go nowhere today. But I look cute. What's the purpose of having cute clothes and you ain't putting them on? I ain't put this on for nobody but y'all. How about that? I'm just saying. Because people be, oh, where you went today? Inside. Oh, you look cute. Yeah. Well, if y'all notice, let me say this. Do y'all not know back in the days, if y'all go look at some of the old movies and stuff like that, the white women, when they got up in the morning, they made sure they was on perm. They got all dressed up to go cook in the kitchen. Even if they didn't go nowhere, they made sure they looked good. And I don't know about y'all, but when I put some clothes on, I feel some type of way. I'm just saying. When you put some clothes on, you feel some type of way. I'm tired of wearing my clothes one time. I'm going to start wearing my clothes 2 times because somebody ain't seen this blouse. And I wore it 1 time. Thank you, Queen. 1 time. I wore it 1 time. I done gave stuff away that I wore 1 time. I said to myself, girl, can you at least wear it 2 times? Because somebody didn't see it. When y'all gonna love on yourself like that? Because if you got a significant other at home, the minute you dressed up or you put something on like this, the first thing gonna say, where you going? Thank you, Queen. You got to be going somewhere to get up and dress up and look good? I tell y'all ladies, y'all go get I don't do the nail thing. Because I'm in a wheelchair and I just don't do it. I might get my toes polished, get my feet done. I don't even have to get my feet done because I got soft feet like a baby. Thank you. But at the end, I don't have to do all that. But when you pamper yourself, when you go get your... Ladies, do y'all not feel good once y'all go to the hairdresser? Do y'all not feel good when y'all put clothes on and y'all be wanting to make somewhere to go? Because I got some clothes I need to put on and I'm trying to find somewhere to go. Do it not make y'all feel good when you put clothes on? You get your hair done. You get your nails done. You get your toes done. Pamper yourself. Don't wait on no man to pamper you. You pamper you. Ain't nobody should be loving on you like you should be loving on you. The way Jehovah loves us, that's the way we should love ourselves. He gave his only begotten son so we can have everlasting life. So when you gonna love on you, Miss Thing, because he loving on him. I'm just saying. It's a lot of us women got to look in the mirror. Because I be looking in the mirror. I don't know about y'all. For some apparent reason, I say, nah, ain't. You got clothes. You got enough clothes that you can put some on and look good every day. Never know the paparazzi might be following me. Y'all should never go to Walmart. Never go somewhere looking halfway decent. Nah, you're a lady. And first of all, you're a queen. You're a phenomenal woman. Don't let nobody bring your self-esteem down. If you got money to go get your hair fixed, girl, do you. Because they doing them. I'm just saying. If you got a man always worrying about, oh, why you got to go do this? Why you got to go do that? Why you got to go get your hair done? Why you got this on? Why you got to get rid of him? I'm just saying, because that's a jealous spirit. A man should want his woman, his wife, or his spouse to look good. I'm doing God too. I'm doing God and doing me. What's understood don't need to be explained. Because when you're doing God, it's going to show. I'm just saying. I can't do me without doing God. I got to do God. Because without him, I'm nothing. Me too. You never know who watching. Your little hater next door. Your little neighbor that's peeping out the window and thought you didn't see him. Somebody watching. So why would some of these young ladies and some of these people go to Walmart with their pajamas on? You go in Walmart with your pajamas on, then when you get home, you go and lay down in a bed with your pajamas that you didn't go to Walmart outside. Some of y'all need a reality check. That's not cute. In Walmart with house slippers on, with pajamas on and all that. That's not cute. That's not ladylike. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all around here letting somebody abuse y'all mentally and physically, some of y'all. The devil is a lie. So if you're on here and you're in a toxic, abusive relationship, you better get out of it. It's too much. It's too much. And then you got the one that say, babe, I'm going to get help. I'm sorry. You got somebody that always doing some shit and always crying, talking about, I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm sorry. I don't want to go by my mama. I don't want to go by my people. But you ain't treat me right. If a person not treating you right, fuck them. I'm just saying, I had to learn that shit. And I learned the hard way. I'm tired of being captive saver. I won't save everybody and ain't nobody coming to save me. I'm just saying. Oh, we don't talk to her. We don't mess with her. You get them. Oh, we don't talk to her. We don't mess with her. If people say they don't mess with you, you don't mess with them. I don't give a damn who they is, Nate. I don't care. And a lot of people, certain subjects I talk about, they don't like to hear that. Because that's their life. They're living like that right now. Get happy with yourself. Stop worrying about what the next one got. How she got this, she got that. Be happy with who you are. Make yourself happy. Always whining and crying. Y'all look at me every day. It don't cost nothing to make yourself look good. And ain't nobody got to tell me I look good. Thank y'all anyway. Just because I'm in a wheelchair, I'm not supposed to look good. I'm not supposed to carry myself some type of way. I got to. Make your hater your motivate. When they hate on you, that shit motivates you. To put some clothes on. Girl, they don't like you every time they see you. Girl, you look good. Girl, you still look good. Well, how I'm supposed to look? Do people really tell y'all that? Because they tell me that. Girl, you still look good. Or damn, is it a certain way I'm supposed to look? I know I'm getting a little older now. But is it a certain way that what I was supposed to change? I mean, we get older, your face go to changing and all that kind of stuff there. But is there any other way I'm supposed to look? Or is it something that I'm missing? I'm just saying. Y'all let people validate y'all. I'm just saying. So let me say this, y'all. A lot of y'all on here, y'all know Slim the Body Lash. From the people that's from New Orleans and the people that's out of town, Slim the Body Lash is all over social media. So listen, when Slim the Body Lash went to jail, I was concerned about her son. And the reason why I was concerned about her son, because I love children. Even though he or a young adult, I still was concerned about her son. So I remember Slim said that she ain't have no family. She ain't have nobody. So to say she said she ain't had nobody, I found out that her son was by her mama. So certain things, let me say this, y'all. When it come down to certain people and their family, and when people say certain things, y'all got to be very mindful and y'all got to listen to some of the things they say. Because at the end of the day, if you say you ain't had nobody, and then somebody came in on the live and said, Go to show you how people be lying, talking about her son was in a foster home and all that. The whole while, hey Ingrid, sister, the whole while her mama had her son. So if her mama, and how she talked about her mama and had her son talking about her mama as well, the mama still stepped up to the plate and had her grandchild. See, some people business, we got to mind our business when it comes down to some people business. And we can't take sides when we don't know the ins and the out. Because from what I can understand, we thought she really didn't have nobody. And when she was asking her son certain things about what the mama said and all that kind of stuff, that he was repeating what his mama, what his grandmother said. But in reality, when your mama went to jail, the grandma stepped up to the plate. And so, is the grandma, to me, I'm going to say this. The grandma she might have went through stuff with her daughter or whatever. The grandma ain't that bad. Some grandmothers would have said, I don't give a god darn. If she in there, she can stay in there. He can't come over here. So whoever her mother is, she can't be that bad. She took her grandchild. Clock that tea. I'm just saying. And let me say this. One of my friends, no, I'm going to say she like a daughter. She called me and she said, we need to help Slim Nobody legs. And in my mind, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I was going to help. And then I thought about it. And God whispered in my ear. Now, when I really wanted to help her in the beginning, she was totally, shout out Diamond, she was totally disrespectful when I wanted to help her a couple of months ago. So I'm going to go back to me, because we got to practice what we preach. If she was disrespectful to me the first time, she showed me who she was the first time. He said, why would you help her the second time? I'm just saying. Hey, Dean, I'm just saying. So if she just, thank y'all for the likes on YouTube. Thank y'all for the love on Facebook. Thank y'all on TikTok. If she was nasty toward me the first time I tried to help her, in my mind, why would I help her again? I'm just saying, I had to think about that. It wasn't going to make a difference. And then I started thinking, because the internet, when you listen to some people, you got to go back and go on their live and listen to what they say. See, one thing about a lie, when you tell a lie, you got to tell another lie and another lie and another lie. So when everybody was talking about the GoFundMe money and all that kind of stuff there, this been the GoFundMe money, she been having that, I think, would have been a month. I don't know what's her cash out. She been having it, like a month? So if she been having the GoFundMe for like a month, I'm not counting nobody money. And at the end of the day, I just feel like she still should have money left. It's not my business to count her money or the money that people gave her. But everybody, feel like, well, where the money or whatever. But I wasn't really worrying about the money. I was thinking about, well, damn, and she was nasty to you the first time you try to help her. Why would you try to help her again? So anybody else on here, y'all can help her. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. I decided not to help her because I feel like she disrespected me the first time. And I feel like when you disrespect people and stuff happen to you, why not come back and say, I apologize to everybody that I mistreated. I apologize for the things that I said to people. Now you at a point to where, wait. Now you're to the point, wait a minute. I'm trying to do something on TikTok. Now you to the point to where you need people right now. And right, wisdom. You to the point to where you need the same people that you cussed out, the same people you talked down, the same people you said, oh, yeah, she was rude. So in her situation, if she never would have said all the things she said to a lot of people, she would have got a lot of help. She put her foot in her mouth. And at the end of the day, my main concern was Gavin. And once I found out that Gavin was all right, that was a relief to me. See what I'm saying? But as far as me being there for her, she was disrespectful to me the first time. And I'm not helping nobody that mistreated me. I don't care if you mama, dad, sister, brother, and all that. A lot of people I had to learn, like, you know what? Ain't no more using me. Ain't no more disrespecting me. At the end of the day, I'm old enough and wise enough to know that when I do stuff to people, I know how to say, I'm sorry. So she asked for cash app. Did she apologize to all the people that she cussed out? I'm just saying. I know none of that might not be relevant to y'all, but at the end of the day, y'all can help. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. When people show you who they are, y'all gonna find out for yourself. I hope and pray that she changed the little time that she was incarcerated. I hope that she changed, because at the end of the day, they got all kind of artists out here. They got all kind of people that run game and all that kind of stuff there, you know, and it is what it is. So it's up to y'all if y'all want to cash out or y'all want to help or whatever. But I made a decision not to help her because she treated me bad, and, you know, the first time. So why would I let somebody go back and help somebody that mistreated me when I tried to be a blessing to them to begin with? Who to say after she get what she need and she don't need us no more? Who to say she ain't gonna turn around and kick us in our butt again? Yeah, I saw her house was broken into and all that too. But at the end of the day, everything happened for a reason, you know, and why they did what they did. It wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's all kind of help out there. It's all kind of help out there. I don't know how true it is. I heard somebody say, she should have said, I apologize, y'all. Right, that would have spoke volume right there. If she would have said, I'm sorry, y'all. And maybe other people would have had more sympathy and felt, you know, like, yeah, I'm going to help you or whatever. But at the end of the day, how you could come back, how you could curse all us out. All us, everybody, all y'all from New Orleans. I don't want y'all. I was included because I was one of the ones that tried to help her. I was off a read. I tried to help her. I pulled up on her. And she had a nasty attitude toward me. So at the end of the day, why should I help anybody? Not just anybody that mistreat me or treat me some type of way. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Not at all. So whoever y'all, I'm not going to say y'all wrong. If y'all want to help her, y'all can help her. But I just made it. And I ain't going to lie. I'm a good person. And I love people. But I'm not going to be a fool for nobody no more. I done been fooled for family members. I done been fooled for children and all that. And at the end of the day, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care how y'all feel. I'm not doing it. I don't say, oh, Miss Ann, no, I'm not doing it. Maybe y'all didn't encounter a relationship, or maybe y'all didn't pull up on her. She didn't mistreat y'all, but she mistreated me. I was in my car and I was calling her to give her something, to be a blessing to her, and she had a nasty attitude. And that's an attitude I'll never forget. I don't have to do nothing for nobody. I didn't have to do what I was about to do. I was doing it out the kindness of my heart. All she had to do it when she got out of jail, I'm sorry. And then somebody say her charges was dropped. I don't know how true that is. Allegedly, they say the charges was dropped. I don't know. But I do know this. Certain charges, if you've never been incarcerated, never been in jail, never had no charge, you could get out on oral, your own recognizance. So I don't know. I'm just saying. Because I'm a people's person. I like people. I like children. I like to help people if I can. But I'm not going to be misled and misused by nobody. I don't care who it is. Had she want to been disrespectful toward me, I would have thought about it. But why would I help you when you was disrespectful to me the first time? I'm not doing it. I'm just saying. I have my own mind, and I thought about it. Because my little daughter, she like mama said she like my little daughter. She went somewhere and she blessed her, you know. And she was like, you won't send something? And I thought about it. And I was like, nah, I ain't doing it. I thought about it. Is you going to come on there and say, thank you to everybody that was a blessing to me. Thank you for the people that did help. Thank y'all, you know. Is you going to come on there and say, I'm sorry. And thank y'all for each and every one of y'all that gave when I was in a time of the need. It was a lot of people trying to get her out of jail too. Thank you, Queen. There was a lot of people calling me. And a lot of people was trying to get her really get her out of jail. And you know, the bonds would say it was $1,900, and they were saying it was $1,900, and she had to make a payment for the other $1,000. It was altogether $3,000, $3,000 and something to get her out for a $30,000 bond. And I had people calling me, and they was like, "Ain't all us could get together and we could get her out or whatever." But I don't know how she got out. I don't know who got her out. But at the end of the day, you could lie to the people some of the time. But y'all got to remember that they got people. Wait, what you say? You work with who, baby? I work with 3 nurses, and I can't work with her. They are very different from her. Oh, wow. So y'all can feel however y'all want to feel. Y'all can say, oh, Miss Ann, no, I had an encounter with her. I'm entitled to feel the way I feel. Because I experienced her attitude in person, on site. And I was like, why would I help her when she was disrespectful to me the first time? You think when she get all them cash up and people cash up, you think she gonna come on there and say your name and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to thank everybody. She ain't said that the first time. She said this one ain't had to do this and this one ain't had to do that, and this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrong way and a right way, things that you should and shouldn't do. And when somebody blesses you, you're supposed to. How could you say, oh, I can't get no car for $5,000? Why you can't get a car for $5,000? Because I done bought a nice car for $5,000. So to me, that's very ungrateful. A lot of y'all go along to get along. But at the end of the day, somebody would have blessed them with $5,000. Come on, somebody. I'm just saying. And then, y'all, I'm going to say this. All right. So the situation with Byron. All right. I was on OG Murder earlier today. I was just listening to Murder earlier today. Right. And Murder said he don't feel like Byron did something wrong. And I say, Murder, I love you, but let me tell you, Byron was totally wrong. Byron was wrong all around the board. And the reason why, let me explain to y'all why I feel. I'm talking about Byron Code, for the people that don't know. The reason why I feel like, for the people that don't know, y'all could go on my Instagram, on either one of my Instagram, and y'all could see the video of Byron Cole, the way he was treating his wife. This is how it all started. All right. For what I could see, I'm going to break it down. All right. When I first came in, but mind you, let me say this. Before that happened, I got a text message. Right. So when I got a text message, it said Byron's wife said Byron be punching and hitting all on her. Because he accusing her of wanting to mess with the attorney. I got that message before the incident even happened. Yes, I did. I got that message before he even put a hands. Oh, he ain't put hands on nobody. Before that even happened. So I didn't say nothing. And I fell asleep. But when I woke up again, that's when I got the video. And I saw the video with him going off on a young lady with her little girl. So, all right. When I saw Byron up there, his wife was up there crying. And she was saying, he must have said something toward her about her talking to the attorney. But all you hear is her saying, I was giving him my sister number. I was getting a number from him or giving him my sister number. That's all I was doing. And she started crying. And she was saying, every time you stress out, you always stressing me out. And she started crying. And she was crying and saying, I'm tired. And she was going down the steps. And she said, you are crazy, or whatever she said. Maybe I'm wrong, but she said something to that effect. And he said, I'm not, like that. And she said, just go. She was telling him, just go, just go. Now, mind you, for what I can understand, the young lady was down there at the bottom of the court steps. She was already down there. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Me as a woman, even though I'm a woman of God and I love God, I believe I would have pulled out my phone and started recording too, only because he always recording other people. See, what y'all gotta stop Y'all got to stop doing. Y'all got to stop taking certain sides when somebody is wrong. And y'all got to really get the whole story, right? So, Byron always fuming people. Byron always disrespecting women, young and old. Byron don't have no respect for women, period, at all. Right? So, after all this was going on, what you say? Disrespected to her mama and her auntie that really used to help her. Oh, wow. Thank you, Queen. So, listen. So, I saw, with the wife. The wife was crying. And let me say this, y'all, to people that's narcissists, people that's schizophrenia, people that's mentally messed up. Let me tell you about some of us, because I done been there, done that. And I had mental stuff I was dealing with too. The wife was crying. The wife was crying out for help. So let me say this. The young lady who was filming in defense of her. So a lot of y'all missed that. The young lady was filming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ira. The lady, she is over it. The young lady was filming in defense of the wife. The young lady was filming, but at the end of the day, she was filming a part where the lady was in distress. So if you see a female, and a lot of people say certain people should mind their business, but Byron don't mind his business. I'm just saying to y'all that say certain people should mind their business, he don't mind his business. So it's cool for him to do it, but it's the problem when other people do it to him. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to stop. Y'all really got to stop. So, insecure, right? So Byron going off, he mad with the lawyer thinking, they're going to show you how much trust he have in his wife. Because at the end of the day, all you see, when you see him, you see her. So where she get time enough to go mess around with somebody? That's his insecurity. See what I'm saying? So when the young lady started filming, I don't really think she meant no harm. I think she was filming in behalf of the wife, the way the wife, now mind you, the wife be crying out for help. But at the end of the day, she don't want him to know she be crying out for help. See what I'm saying? She really is mentally messed up in a lot of ways dealing with him. Because we ain't really never knew nothing about this young lady or her getting caught up into all this until she married Byron, right? So when it was coming down the steps, the wife was still distressed, still crying. And she was still crying. So the young lady had her phone out at that time. She was recording everything. She ain't did no more than what I would have did or somebody else would have did or Byron would have did. Byron records people all the time. The trash people, the man getting the refrigerator. He was recording the people in the church. Byron do all that. So what is the problem when somebody do it to him? And I'm not asking for a friend. Why is it a problem when somebody pull out their phone on him, but he do it to everybody else? I'm just saying. So when the young lady, when Byron was passing, he was passing. First, the wife was walking. First, he was walking behind the wife. Then they had two other guys. Now, when I watched the whole video, I realized that the guy was with Byron, the two guys. No, it was three guys all together. It was the one saying people deal with real life stuff. He was in the camera. And he was close enough by Byron and by the young lady to get in between that, right? So the wife walking off, they got the guy over here, they got the other guy over there and the other guy over there, right? So at this point, then the wife turned around. When the wife turned around and said, what you want, mama? You want to interview mama? This and that. So that egged Byron on to be who Byron really is. Once she egged him on, but it was so ironic how she flipped the script. Now, you was just crying, and y'all was going at it, and now you flipped the script on him because it's a female. So she turned around and went to telling the young lady, certain things and all that kind of stuff there. And then Byron put his phone on and went to cussing Right. She flipped it real quick. Byron went to cussing the young lady out, calling all kind of funky, this and that and all that kind of stuff there. Now, none of that wasn't right. It was totally out of order. It was totally disrespectful. I'm going to say that. Ain't nowhere around that. I feel like it was totally disrespectful, and I don't like the way it was. I don't like the way he was disrespecting the young lady. But let me say, after I watched the other video, hold up, because I'm not biased. Now, all right, the young lady was saying stuff like, I ain't did y'all nothing. All right? She really didn't do nothing but pull out her phone. She didn't do nothing. But, in Byron's mind, but at first they had passed up and it was cool. Do y'all not remember they passed the young lady up, they was cool. But the wife turned back around, let that demon get in her, turned back around and went egging Byron on by messing with the young lady. So the young lady was going back and forth with him in a nice way. And Byron called her everything but the child of God. He kept on disrespecting her, this and that. So I was cool with that. She kept her composure. But the little girl was like, stand your ground. Even though she a little girl, cute little girl, standing up there looking him dead in his face. Like, why is you talking to my mama like that? The little girl never backed down or none of that. The little girl got a lot of heart because she stood right there and she said, ugly lady and all that. And then she gave the little middle finger. I couldn't even get mad with the little girl, even though I don't like children, to be involved in grown folk stuff. But I couldn't get mad with her when she said ugly lady and gave the finger. Now, I would say that the young lady was doing good, and I was cheering for her. And I'm still cheering for her because I feel like he was disrespectful. But what I am going to say, and I'm going to be real with y'all, when the young lady said, yeah, I eat and I do this to men and women, I hit the floor. Now, you done gave him leverage. Because that's what he was looking for. What's understood don't need to be explained. So that made you look just as worse than him because you said it in front of your daughter. That took me for a loop. I was like, now come on. That took everything out of me when she said that. When she said what she said in front of her child, I was like, man, come on now. Come on now. It don't make it right what he said, and it damn sure didn't make it right everything that he said, and when she said what she said, override what he said. I'm just saying. I'm just being real with y'all. Even though he cussed out and called her funky and said all this and this and that, the stuff that she said was diabolical. Because if that's your lifestyle, just felt like being cute. If that's your lifestyle, and that's what you got going on, you stoop right down to his level by saying what you said. You gave the enemy exactly what they wanted. Because everybody like people in the comments, even though now I'm at this point now, I got to the point where I'm like, mama, I was on your side. Like she called you mama, I was on your side. And I'm still on your side for him disrespecting you. But now I had to look at you being just like him. I'm just being honest. I just feel like once you said that little stuff that you said, I don't know if you said it out of being stressed. I don't know what made you say that, but I felt some type of way, and I was like, damn, Queen, why you had to give him that? I wasn't expecting that. That made you stoop down to his level. And I was like, man, I wish you wouldn't have never said that. Now they had something to go off of with you. In spite of him cussing, and I still say, and I ain't going to take it back, him cussing her out like a dog, disrespecting her as a woman, I still stand on that he was wrong. And I'm not going to change that. And you was wrong too. You ain't making no better. You got disrespected by a man that disrespect numerous women. They ain't nothing new to us down here in New Orleans. He cussed the mayor out like a dog. So at the end of the day, this not new to us. But I'm thinking in my mind that Byron had didn't change. I really thought Byron had didn't change. Hey, Nick. But after all that, I still say Byron was wrong. And I tell the young lady, if she on here or she followed me or whatever, you was wrong as well. You was wrong for the little part that you said because you said that in front of your child. And she shouldn't have never heard that come out your mouth. Whatever you do in your bedroom, whoever you do it with, boys, girls, or whoever you sleep with, or however you sleep with them, you shouldn't have never said that in front of your baby either. I'm just saying. You gave him leverage. It's like you was there. And everybody was rooting for you. Everybody still rooting for you because that don't give him the right to disrespect you like he did. But when you said what you said, you fell in the category with him. Because that meant you ain't had respect for your baby either. That means you disrespect your baby and said what you said in front of your baby too. So you said some stuff in front of your little girl, beautiful little girl, that you shouldn't have never said. You owe your daughter an apology. Because what you said wasn't right. And Byron said he ain't going to never apologize to her. Byron, you know, I ain't going to say nothing wrong. And I don't care if you mad at Miss Ann or whatever. I'm not biased. I'm going to say how I feel. Byron, you owe that little girl an apology. If you don't want to apologize to her mama, okay. But that little baby, you owe her an apology. Especially knowing that you got a daughter too. You owe that little girl an apology. I'm just saying, I don't know how you can apologize to her without apologizing to her mama. But that little baby, you said some stuff that little baby ain't gonna never forget. Neither one of y'all. She ain't gonna forget. She ain't gonna forget what her mama said in that little length of time. And she ain't gonna forget a lot of stuff that you said. I'm just saying, you was out of order. Whether you want to accept it or not, Byron, you got to take accountability. You got to take Byron, you need help. You need mental help. I don't know why you are so bitter toward women, but you need help. You need therapy for you and your wife. Your wife's turning out to be just like you. She going along to get along because in the beginning, she was like, don't do that in front of her baby. She did say that in the beginning. But she let the enemy get in her head and flip the script. What I said, well, I had to get restricted. What I said wrong, y'all, that I was restricted because I didn't use a cuss word. See, TikTok, y'all got to stop. Now, TikTok is very biased. Y'all let people come on here have with all their clothes off and all that kind of stuff there. Y'all know y'all biased on TikTok. I told y'all that once before. I didn't say a cuss word. I didn't say nothing. I'm going to go back and check and see what I said. But y'all is something. Y'all who running this TikTok. Y'all is something. Y'all restrict what y'all want to restrict. But I done saw people on here with all their Mimi and all their body out. And y'all don't restrict them. I'm just saying. I know y'all listening because y'all monetize our pages. So every time we on here, we know somebody's behind the scene. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. That's how I feel about the Byron situation. That's how I feel. It's nowhere around you disrespecting our black queens. And yeah, some of y'all be saying, oh yeah, they need to have respect for themselves. All us not like that. All that don't give you, if a woman outside and she got a shorts up her butt and all, that don't give you the right to disrespect her out your mouth. You can say it in your head, but you ain't got to disrespect her and call her all kind of names and all that. And some of y'all women, y'all got to step up and be classy instead of trashy. Y'all want respect, but y'all don't want to give respect. How you want somebody to respect you and you go out there and you half naked, you got on a see-through outfit and you can see all your butt and you can see all your meme all in the front and all that. How y'all expect somebody to give y'all respect when y'all don't respect yourself? I'm just saying. Thank y'all on TikTok. Thank y'all on YouTube. Thank y'all on Facebook. We got to have self-respect for ourselves. But y'all want somebody, y'all want to demand respect. Hey, Lehman, Rhonda. Y'all want to demand respect, but y'all don't respect yourself. Wait, what you said? Yeah. Yeah, so at the end of the day, a lot of y'all, I understand some of y'all like Bible. I understand that. I understand y'all like who y'all like, y'all got y'all picks and choose. But when y'all gonna say what's wrong is wrong. When you got a daughter, y'all gotta realize, if you got a daughter, you got a son. Especially if you got a daughter. How would you feel if somebody did that to your daughter? How would you feel if somebody disrespect your daughter? Y'all got to start thinking. Now, a lot of y'all go along to get along. I'm not one of them people that's going along to get along with nobody no more. I used to go along to get along with my family, go along to get along with certain people in my life. I ain't doing that no more. I'm going to save that to some of y'all because that's what y'all doing. Y'all go along to get along who y'all like. Y'all don't come on here because y'all pick-a-boos and that y'all don't want people to know y'all on my page and all that, and I'm good with that. Because God going to send some group of people from somewhere else anyway. But is I'm going to stop going live and stop being on, YouTube and Facebook and TikTok? No. I'm going to continue to be who God created me to be. I'm going to continue coming on here touching people's lives, making a difference in somebody's life. I'm not going to stop because the enemy don't come on here, or the enemy don't like me, or they don't want, me to do this and this and that. Y'all think y'all controlling my page. Y'all not. Y'all don't control nothing over here. And just because I got a little people over here, a little people over there, it don't matter. You got to start from somewhere. You don't work, you don't eat. And I'm going to keep on working and I'm going to keep on eating. And I'm going to pass a lot of y'all who look down on me. But see, the difference between me and a lot of y'all is I had already. I know what it's like to have millions. I know what it's like to have money. I know what it's like to have cars. I know what it's like to have houses. I know what it's like to have certain things. I ain't just started getting. It's new to a lot of y'all. That's why y'all fight over the internet and y'all fight for views and likes and all that because y'all know y'all getting paid. But at the end of the day, what about when God stop all that? Then what? What kind of trade y'all got then? What kind of story y'all gonna tell then? Because God looking for some people to share some testimonies. What y'all gonna talk about when all that run out? When some of y'all content run out, what y'all gonna talk about then? Because after a while, people get tired of the same old shit, just a different day. They want to hear some new stuff. They want to hear how this happened and how you get this and how you get that. So I'm not worrying about losing people. Because when I lose 10, I'm going to get 20. When I lose 20, I'm going to get 40. Come on now. A lot of y'all let people validate y'all. People don't validate me. Jehovah validate me. And only what you do for Christ going to last. So I'm not bothered and I'm not worrying about how other people feel about me. But all that matters is how he feel about me. I'm just saying, Kathy. I'm just saying. Cool. I'm just saying. It's too much going on in the world, around the world, for us to be bitter and worrying about other people. We got men around here taking the lives of children and their spouses and all that kind of stuff there. You know what I'm saying? We got stuff like that's going on. Y'all think because you're a certain age, you can't get it or you can't lose your life. It don't matter if you young. It don't matter what age you is. That's why y'all got to be prayed up. And guess what? Y'all might not want to draw closer. Y'all might not want to get y'all life right. But if he got to force y'all to get y'all life right, it ain't going to be nothing nice. It ain't going to feel good at all. So y'all can go voluntarily and draw closer to him. If y'all don't go voluntarily, he coming. Even if he got to touch one of your children, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother. One day y'all going to cry out to him. And some of y'all so bitter. So at the end of the day, y'all don't want to get right. Y'all want to continue living the life that y'all living because y'all think y'all life is y'all life. When our life is not our own life. We didn't create our life and it's not our own life. Every day that you breathe, every day that you wake up, that's not your life. It's his life. He created us. So when you wake up and you thinking, oh, they're alone. I don't need, when I had a job, the little jobs I had, I ain't need no alarm clock. Because I have enough faith and believe that Jehovah going to wake me up, and he wake me up an hour early. Some of y'all depending on an alarm clock, and y'all thinking, oh, well, I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to press the alarm clock, and the alarm clock wake me up. That's how your mindset. That's how your mindset. Try going to sleep without an alarm clock and see if you're going to get woken up. You ever had a job and your alarm clock didn't go off and you still woke up? So why are you relying on an alarm clock? I'm just saying. If you stop doing so much overtime and too much overtime and take time out for yourself, maybe you wouldn't think you're going to oversleep. Some of y'all overworking yourself. And when you're overworking yourself, all work and no fun, eventually your eyes going to go to burning and your eyes going to shut down on you. Your body going to shut down on you. Because that means you're over-processed. I'm just saying. How could you work so much till you tired? You go to work and you're still tired. When you go on your lunch break, you go in the car and you go on the break room and you go get you some rest and this and that. Some of y'all is over-processed. And y'all don't even see it. Ain't that much money in the world. Because what God wants you to have, he going to give it to you anyway, whether you put in the time or not. But if you didn't put in 40 hours, and at the end of the day, now you want to do 16 hours. Now you know why some of y'all do overtime and y'all work? Because y'all don't have a livelihood. Y'all feel like, well, I ain't got nothing to go home to. I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got no man. I ain't got no lady. So I'm going to just work. Wow. That's the type of life y'all want to live? I don't want that type of life. I want to enjoy my life. I don't want to live the life where, all I'm doing is working. I'm just working and all work and no fun, no play. What kind of life is that? Right, Janice. What kind of life is that? What kind of life? Oh, well, girl, I got to go work. Girl, I'm going to pick up these other 11 hours. I'm going to work 16 hours. Girl, I'm going to work 24 hours. You know why? Because you ain't got nobody to go on to. You think you ain't got nobody when you got Jehovah. You working? Who you working for? Is you working for yourself or you working for other people? Because if you leave this earth today or tomorrow, your money is going to go to somebody who ain't even worked for it. I'm just saying, Dree. I'm just saying. I'm talking to somebody tonight. Somebody. They feel like they got to work like that and you don't. When you going to take time out for yourself? When you going to say, you know what? When you going to tell somebody, well, girl, I know I'm not going to work your shift because I need this weekend to myself. I need to go and pamper myself. I need to enjoy myself. I need to enjoy my life. What are you working all those hours for? You got the beautiful house, the beautiful car, the clothes and all that. You can go get anything you want at any given time. But you're still not happy with yourself. You mad because you come home and you ain't got nobody. Maybe that's the way your life should be right now. Because maybe you've been picking all the wrong one or all the wrong ones been picking you. Now you need to do inventory. Maybe God wants you to seek him. Maybe he wants you to draw closer to him. Maybe he wants you to have some me time with him. Come on, somebody. I'm just saying. Sometimes God just wants us to push everybody to the side, even at your job. Y'all think God wants y'all to be stressed? If a job is stressing you out, that is not the job for you. I'm just saying. If you be feeling some type of way and you be like, man, let me go to this job. I got to pay these bills or whatever. If you feel some type of way going to a job, baby, you need to go in the war room and talk to God and say, Lord, I need you to bless me with another job. Because I'm tired of people lying on me. I'm tired of people mistreating me. I'm tired of them overworking me. See, you the one getting overworked. They're overworking you. While somebody's sitting there getting paid the same amount you getting paid, but you doing all the work. Come on, somebody. I'm just saying. Life not waiting for none of us. Some of y'all in y'all 30s right now. Do y'all not know life gonna pass by so fast? Next, y'all gonna be in y'all 40s. In July, I'm about to be 60 years old. Now, where all the rest of my years went and all my life, I should have been enjoying my life all those years. And before you know it, I looked in the mirror like, damn. It's like I went to sleep and woke up and I started looking like I'm getting older. But I ain't realizing that I'm about to be 60 years old. So when I start looking at my face and all that kind of stuff, I'll be like, well, goddamn. But it's my face. And I'm about to be 60. But at the end of the day, I still made it to be the age that I am. And a lot of y'all got an opportunity to enjoy your life while y'all still young. But y'all don't realize ever so often life change. Let me say this to y'all. At one time, it was the big old bushes, the afros, the knickerbockers, the fish shoes, and the jelly beans. It was all that. And all that went away. Now stuff coming back. Old stuff is passed away for new stuff. And new stuff is passed away for old stuff. Come on, somebody. I'm just saying. When you see life changing, because life change ever so often. And when life change, that means we on our turnaround. That means things are changing. Like we got the smart TVs and they're really trying to knock people from working and have the robots working. I'm just saying. See, y'all mindset, y'all not focused on the right thing. Because I was listening today and I was looking at the world news and they were talking about the robot doing this, but even the robot was failing. Because man think they so clever that they control the world when they doubt. See what I'm saying? But a lot of y'all focus on all the stuff that's going on the internet and focus on who's sleeping with who and who fighting with who pulling who out, who going through this, who's stealing, who doing this, who going to jail and all that. Y'all need to be focusing on life. Because life is life from right now. And God don't like it. God don't like it. A lot of y'all not prepared. Y'all not ready. You know why I know y'all not ready? Because a lot of y'all don't want to hear nothing about God. A lot of y'all don't want to hear nothing about what I'm talking about. And a lot of people, they get the misconception about God. God still wants us to enjoy our life. Just because you go out, God not mad at you. That don't mean you're not a Christian. He said, acknowledge me for who I am. And you become saved. And that's not a lot. All you got to do is acknowledge God for who he is. Share your testimony, tell people how good. But no, in your mind, you thinking, well, you know what, that's hypocrite. Why? If that's the case, all us hypocrites. Because none of us perfect. Even the pastors, even the first ladies and the deacons and all that, none of them people is perfect. Oh, he said we imperfect people. So that means we all fall short. We all fall short. So just because I'm a Christian and I love God, don't mean that I can't live my life and I can't be around certain people. I'm glad to know that I'm older and I'm wiser. I pick the people I want to be around right now. If you ain't living right and you on some messed up time, I don't want to be a part of you and your shenanigans. I want positive people. I'm about to put something together for us women in May. It's going to be us women. And anybody want to join in, y'all can tap in. It's strictly for women. And we're going to come together. I can't tell y'all the date right now, but it's a bunch of women. I want phenomenal women. I want phenomenal. And all us going to be able to talk about certain things. All us going to come together in May. In May, after Mother's Day. So if y'all want to be a part of the women's organization that I'm putting together with somebody else, y'all can hit me up because it's going to happen. I'm talking about phenomenal women. I'm talking about real women. I'm talking about me. Let me tell y'all something. I cuss, and sometimes when I get mad, I go out. But it's a flip side to that. I am a good person. I know how to keep my composure when I want to. I know how to be respectful when I want to. But I also know how to be hood when I want to. And ghetto when I want to. Don't rub me the wrong way. Don't come for me. And I ain't going to come for you. I'm not biased. If I see something that's wrong, I'm going to speak on it. I don't give a darn who it is. I don't care if they like it or not. I'm going to pass my opinion. And it is what it is. A lot of y'all, if y'all going, let me tell y'all about life. If y'all, you could tell the people that love God. They don't fear people. I don't fear man. So why would I be scared to come on the internet and tell y'all how I feel about what somebody did and they was wrong? God looking for stand-up people. He looking for people that's willing to tell the truth and not go along to get along. And a lot of y'all go along to get along. A lot of y'all like people to lie to y'all. A lot of y'all like hearing lies. But if I was on here telling lies, people be lying right in y'all face. I be saying them lie. I say, now she lying, she lying, she lying, he lying, and all of them lying. But if I come on here and say they lying, everybody gonna try to attack me. But they be saying I'm messy, but I know what to say and what not to say. It's a lot of things I could say about a lot of people. But I ain't that messy, huh? There's a lot of things I know about a lot of people. Because a lot of people don't know how much power I carry. I carry a lot of power. Because I get it from Jehovah. And when he want me to know stuff, he bring it to me. And my intuition tell me things too. So when y'all think y'all got it going on or y'all more powerful than me, y'all not. Because y'all got more likes and views and more people come on your platform than me and all that. Y'all still not more powerful than me. I'm just saying. Y'all do what y'all do and I'm doing what I'm doing. And guess what? The best thing in the world could do is save soul. To save somebody. And say, you know what? Somebody on here say, damn, I could be anywhere else. But I bet you somebody that came on any one of these platforms today, I bet you somebody say, damn, now I need to listen to what she said. Somebody came on here in the process of me saying something that they needed to hear. I promise you somebody did. So that should let y'all know right then and there God speaks to me. God talks to me and God tells me things. God tell me at the end of the day, they got a lot of women on here that's hurt. They got a lot of women that's bitter. They got a lot of women that don't trust men. A lot of men on here, men watch me too. They got a lot of couples watch me. A lot of people watch me and they want to be in. They want me to see them, but I respect the fact that some people don't want to be seen. They don't want people to know, some people just lay in the back. I got a lot of people really be on my platforms. And I respect their mind. I respect the good pickaboos that's on here for the real. But we also have the ones that's on here with the mess and confusion, but they listening. See, when you talking, whether they pickaboos or not, when you talking and they listening, that means a lot. That means you doing something. Whether they picking or booing or they hiding behind the door or whatever they doing. No matter what they doing, if they on my page, whether they're pickable or not, they still listening. And God allowed me to know that I'm doing something. I'm touching somebody. I'm making a difference in somebody's life. And that's my purpose for having my platform. And if y'all know me, like some of y'all say y'all know me, y'all know I'm not going to sugarcoat. And guess what? At the end of the day, I'm not going to bow down to nobody. The only person I bow down is to Jehovah. He said, speak boldly as you ought to speak. Some of y'all is scared to even tell y'all to tell y'all testimony. God done been good to a lot of y'all. God done made ways, and y'all be like, well, guess what? I would love this. But some people, it's not people person. I mean, a people's person. Some people don't, and some people shy. Some people just feel like some things is better not said. He didn't make me like that. He made me a person I'm very outspoken. I speak my mind, and I speak boldly as I ought to speak. And I'm not ashamed of who I am. And I know I'm one of his. And I stand on his every word. He said, I'm a healer. I stand on that. He said, with my stripes, you are healed. I stand on that. But I do know at the end of the day, if I leave this earth today or tomorrow and never walk again a day in my life, I'm good with who I am. I love me. I don't owe nobody nothing. The only person I owe is Jehovah. That's the love, the honor, and the respect him. Anybody else? I don't owe y'all nothing, but I owe the people that love me. I owe y'all. I ain't gonna say I don't owe y'all nothing. I owe y'all love and respect and loyalty. I try to be loyal to everybody. I try to be transparent. I am transparent. So I ain't gonna say I don't owe nobody nothing. If I owe him and he bless me, and he the messenger, and I deliver the message. And when he give me a message, sometimes I have a word that I might want to come on here. I'm supposed to be just talking about domestic abuse. And he lead me to saying other things. Because somebody on here, if somebody jump on here, I get led by the Spirit. And then I talk about, I have a whole nother subject. Now, why I went to that subject, it's just because of Jehovah. He led me to a whole nother subject because somebody came on here that's constantly coming on here, but they being disobedient. He constantly telling them the same thing every time they come on my page to get it together. And they still not doing it. So guess what? They got to bump their head. I don't know who it is. He done gave you ample opportunity. You done been on my page several times. And he keep on telling you to get it together. He keep on telling you to let it go. He keep on telling you to get out of that marriage, that relationship. It's toxic. But you still, in your mind, thinking this person could change or they're going to change. You, in your mind, you want them to change. You want to believe that they're going to change, and they're really not. They're not changing. Because every time they show you a little bit, they acting like they change. And then all of a sudden, they click and they go back to being who they really is. I don't know who this for, but this for somebody. That person is never going to change. That person is always going to be the person that they are. Still messing confusion, calling the mama, calling the daddy, talking about you, talking about your husband, talking about your wife. That's who they are. And it's up to you to get out. As long as you're there, it's not going to be peaceful. You are never going to be happy with this person. You thought this person was the one, and he really not. She really not. That's not your soulmate. So y'all can stop saying that. Y'all not even meant to be together. Y'all put it together, but y'all wasn't meant to be together. Y'all still not meant to be together. And somebody on here wishing they could change something, saying, I wish I would have never met him. I wish I would have never met her. I wish we never had kids for this person or whatever. Move on, move around. We can't go back. That's why you can't get the things that you want and need in life, because you're so busy looking behind. You got to look ahead. You could look behind, but let looking behind make you stronger than what you was when all this was going on. I look behind from time to time, but when I look behind, that made me the person that I am. And I thank God every day. Lord, I thank you for giving me the strength. Every time I look back and be like, damn, that was me. Damn, I went through that. And now I'm the person that he created me to be. Sometimes you just got to look in the mirror and be like, damn. So I'm still in this toxic relationship. I'm still with him, still loving on him. And at the end of the day, the thrill is gone. The thrill is gone. It'll never be the same. When somebody cheat on you or somebody lie to you or mistreat you, and you be like, you know what? Well, I'm going to give her a second chance. I'm going to give him a second chance. Some people don't deserve a second chance. Some people, they cry a river. They'll convince you that they'll never do that to you again, and they still doing it. He convinced you to make you believe that he'll never cheat on you. She convinced you to make you believe she'll never cheat on you, and they still cheat on you. Y'all still getting cheated on. But the minute you try to pack up and leave, it's always stay inside, cooking and cleaning up, making you feel like they want it, when all that's a facade to keep you bound. So you could do better and do good without him and her. When you get him out your life, when you get her out your life, and you stand on business and make a decision, God gonna open the door for you that no man can close. But it's up to you. The ball is in your hand right now. You still holding the ball, and you don't want to let it go. So while you still holding the ball, you're going to continue to go through what you're going through. When you open your hand and let the ball roll, that's when God going to start blessing you. I'm just saying. I'm talking to somebody. I don't know who it is. Stop living off a promise. Stop living off of somebody making promises to you that they ain't never fulfilled. How long you going to be there? You're going to be old and great, and the promise still being made, and they ain't never fulfilled the promise. Ask yourself why you didn't put in all this work of being with her or being with him, and look at your finger and say, I ain't even got a wedding ring. I invest all my love, all my time, all my loyalty, all my happiness, all my peace, all my money into this person, and I ain't even got a ring. I ain't even been proposed to. So that means all your tears and wasted years, you can't get none of them years back. Because if he ain't marry you after all them years, most likely he or she will not marry you. I'm just saying, it's selling you a dream. And nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. If you keep on sleeping, Janice, you're going to keep on dreaming, Rhonda. I'm just saying. Somebody been in a relationship for 20, 30, 40 years. And some of y'all saying it's cheaper to keep them. Why? Why? And I be listening to some of y'all be like, well, you know what? As long as I'm not married to another man, I'm going to continue getting my dead or my deceased husband or wife pension or their money as long as I'm not married. So you mean to tell me you rather stay unmarried than to marry the person you with for money? Because basically that's what you're saying. That's exactly what you're saying. But that's your business. That's how you want to live. But at the end of the day, so in God's eyes, that means you're in a relationship built on money. It's built like Ann. I don't care what you're talking about, Ann, but I'm not marrying him right here. I'm gonna continue to get my deceased or whatever spouse or whatever money. But if I get married or remarry somebody else, I'm not gonna get it. So what about the person you with? So they not responsible enough and they don't make enough money to take care of you, or y'all don't make enough money to take care of each other, so you still depending on the person that's deceased money? Oh wow, I understand. That's your life and not mine. I step out on faith. And I love Jehovah. And with or without a man, Jehovah been taking care of me. He been holding me down. He said, I will supply your each and every need. So you mean to tell me y'all two could join as one and be married. But she don't want to marry you because she getting a pension. He don't want to marry you because he getting his wife money. So y'all just going to stay a couple, boyfriend and girlfriend. Or y'all just going to continue to play house. Because nobody don't want to cut the Social Security check off. Nobody want to cut the money off. So we just going to be together and we going to sleep together, but we ain't getting married. And we done been together for decades because we want to keep getting the money. Okay. I understand if y'all want to keep beating the system. I ain't mad. But let me tell you this about Ann Mays. Ann Mays will marry him and drop him like they hot. I'm just saying. I don't care how much money a man got. I can marry you today, and if you ain't right, I'm going to divorce you tomorrow. Unlike my first husband, he divorced me. When I was in the hospital, he filed for a divorce. But just because he had money, or a person had money, that wasn't going to make me stay. Sooner or later, I was going to get up out of there. Sooner or later. I should have got out of there sooner than later, but I didn't. Now I want to scream, gots to be more careful. I should have been more careful. That wasn't. Thank you, Queen. But I wasn't. Y'all think I come on here and I don't talk about myself? I wasn't perfect. I made a lot of wrong turns. I had a husband that was cheating on me and I still ain't want to go. I still wanted to be there. Thank you, Queen. I still wanted, thinking, oh, well, our marriage going to work for better, for worse, sickness, and health. But now I'm missing the part where he said adultery. But I still like, okay, that's still my husband. I'm thinking in my mind, oh, this marriage going to work. When God said, no, I told you to move around. But in spite of me being in spite of my bad situation, it still turned out to be good. Thank you, Queen. It still turned out to be good because I'm still here. I was here to raise my children, even though my children, got their little ways and all that kind of stuff there. And I'm not going to talk about them much longer. I want them to change. I'm going to pray. If I want them to change, I got to stop talking about it. I ain't give it to God. So it stops right here. I'm not going to talk about my children. Because I pray and I believe in God. And God, y'all children got to realize, it's in Ephesians 6. Honor thy mother, thy father, thy days will be long. Y'all got to read that. It's in Ephesians 6. He talks about it. Go read it for yourself. Y'all think y'all going to be rewarded because y'all mistreat y'all parents? God not going to reward y'all with y'all being happy. He not going to reward y'all. Y'all got to be chastised. Do y'all not know? Right. What you say? I'm talking your language. Married today, divorced tomorrow. Exactly. But do y'all not know in certain countries, in different countries, when children be disobedient and disrespect their parents, don't you know they deal with them in a worse way? A lot of things that go on in America in certain countries, y'all cannot do. I know they say in Dubai, you can't be with all that loud talking and all. Even though in Dubai, you can have more than one wife and all that kind of stuff there. But in certain countries, y'all can't go over there holding hands and outside partying and all that kind of stuff. Stuff that we do here in New Orleans. In certain countries, you'll be clean, locked up, going to jail. Throw away the key. Thank you, Alfred. So we are blessed in a lot of ways. Yeah, we be complaining about our city. But this was the city that was given to us who was born here. And I ain't gonna lie, our city been a party city. But as far as the crime and all that kind of stuff there, it is what it is. Even when we go to other cities and try to live, we still be missing the party, the second line, you know, all the culture, all the stuff that goes on in New Orleans. We'll miss all that. But all the crime and all that kind of stuff there, I don't like it. But we don't have no control over it. It's just so much going on. And then, you know, it's just a lot going on. But it all depends on how you live as an individual. How you live as a person. See, life could be lifing, but it's all up to how you live your life. We know gas going up. We know food going up. We know certain things going up or whatever. But how you live your life. You live your life on a budget. If you know how to budget your money, just like stuff going up, your check and whatever, everybody should have money in the bank for a rainy day. Everybody should have. If a hurricane, a tornado, or something come to New Orleans, we should be able to, let me go give me a couple of $100 because we got to evacuate. If y'all on here and y'all ain't got a little money somewhere from when it's time for us to evacuate, even if it's $100, $200, $300, y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. I understand some of y'all got bills. You know why some of y'all can't save money? Because y'all heart not right. Y'all not right within. So every time you get money the wrong way, it go in one hand and out the other. But once you start doing right and living right, you can say, man, you know, I got some money in the stock. I got some money saved in case something happen. Stop being good to the people that's not good to you. Stop saying, yeah, when at the end of the day, when you give your last and you ain't got your last no more, they ain't going to give you. See what I'm saying? Y'all, I done gave people clothes, money, and all that kind of stuff. That I done been good to people. It done been time where, you know, people be like, if somebody say I owe them, ask them what I did for them. If somebody ever say I owe them, ask them what I did for them. Because, you know, no matter what you do for people, they still feel in their mind that it wasn't enough. They still feel like it wasn't enough. And it's sad to say we got people that feel like that. And everybody that then did something for me, except people that I don't know. Because I have had people to bless me without strings attached. Right. I didn't have people to bless me and say, and I don't want nothing. I didn't woke up and I didn't have cash out. I asked for $1 and I didn't have people to send me money and this and that. And one day when people sent me a cash out, I woke up, I was like, well, I'm going to get my little tools done, and stuff like that, and do this or whatever, put gas in my car or whatever. You know, I don't care if it's $5. I don't care if it's $10. Whenever somebody did something to me, I'm grateful for that. And one day I woke up and I was like, yeah, I got money on the cash out. I say thank you to everybody, send it a heart or whatever. And when I went to spend it, y'all, the money was gone. Somebody had and took the money for a bill. And I was like, you know what? Well, I'm glad they got it. I'm glad they got it. It was like 2-something in the morning. They took it at 2:24 a.m. in the morning. And I was like, well, God damn. What they was lurking? What they was waiting? It was a bill that I was going to pay. But at the end of the day, I wasn't ready to pay it that soon. But they was lurking. They was waiting. I guess it was like, as soon as she put something on there, we see something on there, we're going to snatch that. And that's exactly what they did. And I wasn't mad. You know why I wasn't mad? Because it was a blessing that it was there and it was able to take it off there early than, it's better early than never. Right. A lot of people they don't tell, Jacqueline, they don't tell what you do for them. But they always tell people, oh yeah, I did this for her. I did that for her. Oh, I did this and what I did for you. Oh, so you mean to tell me all the people you done did stuff for, nobody never did nothing for you? You just went around just helping everybody and nobody never helped you? Come on now. Ain't nobody could make me believe that anybody in this world, you can't make me believe that nobody never did nothing for you. Even if it's just a little thing. Even if they let you in on the highway, that's doing something for you. Because they could have kept on scooting up like the people be doing when you be on the highway. And they be looking ahead. When you trying to get over, they make sure they don't look at you so they ain't got to let you in. That's selfish. And we got them type of people in the world. We got all different type of spirits. That's why all of us are different. All of us have different personalities. All of us have different ways. Ain't none of us the same. I'm just saying, all of us is different. But it's sad to see a lot of people can't get along. It's sad to see a lot of people jealous of one another. Why? Why you don't like her? Why you jealous of her? Some people you ask me, you say, well, why? Nikki, you might say, well, why you don't like so-and-so? I just don't like her. That's not a good reason. To just don't like somebody is not good to me. I'm just saying, have a reason why you dislike somebody. But we got people like that in the world. But why should you care about people that don't like you? Live your life, enjoy your life, do what makes you happy, and that's all that matters. Carry yourself in a, hey, Netta girl, hey, sister girl. Carry yourself in a respectable way. Do what makes you happy. Enjoy your life. Treat people the way you would want somebody to treat you. And you ain't got nothing to worry about. I just don't want to be around a bunch of whining people. I don't want to be around nobody always whining about something. Always, thank y'all for the 10,000 likes on TikTok. Thank y'all for the 20 likes on YouTube. Thank y'all on Facebook for whatever y'all gave me. But anyway, y'all shouldn't be worrying about how other people have self-love. Once you love yourself, once you love Jehovah first, that's the only person that really, really, really can make you happy. Once you get a relationship with him, no matter what you might be going through, he the only one that can make you happy. What you love. Thank you, Queen. Do what make you happy. Whatever make you happy. Stop allowing other people to dictate how you should feel about somebody. Some of y'all got friends that don't like me. But at the end of the day, it don't matter. Don't let nobody make you feel some type of way about somebody. Get to know that person for yourself. Get to know if somebody says, girl, I don't like her. I don't follow her no more because I don't like her. Well, why you don't like her? Oh, it's something she said. Oh, wow. You don't like her, but you like all the mess and confusion. You don't like her, but you like what's going on over there with people pulling their hair out, scratching, talking about sucking and all that. You like all that. But you don't like her because she talking some real stuff. Thank you, Queens. You don't like her. No, I just don't like her. Okay, well, just don't like her. And somebody just don't like you. I'm just saying. You think God gonna let you dislike her and everybody gonna like you? Girl, please. Boy, please. It's like you don't just like her or you don't just like him. They got people just don't like y'all. I'm just saying. So, y'all just enjoy your life. I say welcome to the dislike club. Because the more y'all dislike me, the more I'm going to put some clothes on. Thank you, Queen Vicky. Y'all make them even madder. Put some clothes on, look cute, even if you ain't going nowhere. And especially him in the house, him over there, that's always worrying about when you what he wants you to look like a bum? He wants you to look like a bum? When you leave the house, well, where you going? Every time you put on something, or you go get your nails done, or you leave the house looking, you have to be going somewhere, or you have to be cheating, or every time you put some clothes on, every time you put some perfume on. What's the purpose of us having perfume if we can't put it on when we leave the house? Without him over there getting mad. Or what's the purpose of having cologne? Or she buying you cologne, or when you put it on, she feel like you going around your beat, as they say. Hey, Dan. They get caught up in their feelings. What's the purpose? If you with somebody and you can't trust them, why are you with them? If every time they leave the house in your delusional mind, you think they're going to cheat or go be with somebody else, why are you with them? I'm just saying. Why you with her? Why you with him? None of y'all trust each other. So why y'all together? Because y'all two peas in a pie. Y'all just alike. And neither one of y'all happy with neither one of y'all. But y'all together because she got a little money. You got a little money. So y'all feel like, well, I'm going to stay with him because I know if I leave, somebody else going to get he going to take care of somebody else and this and that. He's still giving somebody else the money. She's still giving somebody else the money. Little do you know, since you think you got somebody wrapped around your hand and you don't. Since your delusional mind think you in control and you're not. I'm just saying, some of y'all toot y'all horns and y'all think y'all controlling people's lives when y'all really not. You're not the Alpha, neither the Omega at all. I'm just saying, some of y'all just think this y'all world. And it's not. A lot of y'all is very bold when it come down to stuff. Yeah, because I run this, and y'all entitled to feel like that. But y'all gonna run this world. That's why it don't matter to me whether y'all come and talk about, oh, the little people, they ain't got enough people over there. Nobody don't be on the live and this and that. Okay. At one time, nobody would know your live. At one time, you ain't had a lot of people either. Hey, Titi Donna. How you feeling? Love you. I'm just saying. Y'all stop disliking people because of other people. Get to know AMAs for yourself. Get to hear a story for yourself. Stop letting other people lie to y'all about other people's lives. Stop letting people lead y'all astray. Oh, well, I don't like her. Oh, I don't like him. Because he think he all that. She thinks she all that. I don't like her. Oh, well, I must be doing something right. Thank you, Queen. I must be doing something right. When people don't like you, girl, keep on doing what you're doing. Because being talked about is being thought about. I'm just saying. Got to be more careful. Being talked about is being thought about. So let them keep thinking about me. Let them keep tossing and turning. Let them keep on mentioning me in places. Let them keep on mentioning me in places. That's a good thing. Whether they talking about me good or bad, I'm still being thought about. I'm just saying, Sandra, back at you. Thank y'all for the flowers. I'm just saying. Girl, don't get mad when you hear somebody or your family, your children, your aunties, your uncle, your whoever. Don't get mad when they talk about you. Girl, just smile. Say, oh, well, sit in that jail. Girl, just enjoy your life and say, okay, give them something else to talk about. Give them something else to talk about. Thank you. So, it's 9 o'clock. But don't worry about when people talk about you. And no matter who you are, all y'all that's on all my platforms, just know that everybody gets talked about. Each and every one of us being talked about. But you gotta feel like you some kind of special. When you going to sleep and they up and you sleep, your name is being said in places. So y'all keep on talking about AMAs, and AMAs gonna keep on putting some clothes on. I'ma just keep on putting clothes on. Because at the end of the day, they be saying, you still look good. Well, goddamn. When they say that, you want them to keep on, girl, you still look good. Because the minute they don't say you still look good, that means you're looking some type of way. So keep on letting them tell you, girl, you still look good. Well, girl, thank you. I'm flattered. Better yet, I'm flabbergasted. Thank you, girl. No matter how you say, how you feel about what you say, maybe if you saying it in a little messy way, however you say it. Thank you. I'm just saying. See, ain't nobody got to tell me I look good because I look in the mirror before I come outside. Before I go outside and get in the car. I ain't got to do a double look. Like, girl, this is you. Girl, you really look good. Oh, thank you. I know anyway. You got to get bold with it. Like, girl, thank you. But I know. Because I love me some me. So y'all got to get like that. In a wheelchair, somebody probably be saying, oh, she in a wheelchair, but why she always, what I supposed to sit in a corner and just be drooling down my mouth and just be like some type of way? No, girl. That's not who I am. I am a faster Nisha. Thank y'all for the fingers, girl. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Vic. Thank y'all. Girl, y'all put some clothes. What's the purpose of y'all having all them clothes in the closet? What's the purpose of y'all having a walk-in closet? What's the purpose of y'all having all them shoes and all that? Y'all going out, y'all look at it, and y'all still just throwing some jeans in the shirt, and y'all go out the house. Why? I ain't mean to scare y'all, but why? Why y'all got $1,000 worth of clothes and all that? Y'all be around here complaining about y'all broke and all that. Y'all got money in the closet. Y'all got handbags and shoes and clothes that y'all don't even wear. Y'all got money in the closet, I said. So why y'all whining? Y'all got stuff that people wish they did have. I'm just saying. Y'all blessed. If you got clothes and shoes and all that, some of y'all got stuff y'all ain't even never wore before. You blessed. So why you crying? Why you whining? You know why you ain't got nobody? Because God wants you to focus on him. He wants you to draw closer to him. He the one bringing you out. He the one saving you. He the one healing you. And you ain't giving him none of your time. Until you draw closer to him, you going to be without nobody. Because he wants you to draw closer to him. Because your spirit been vexed. And the only way your spirit going to be unvexed if you draw closer to him. That's the only way. I'm talking to somebody. Your spirit is being vexed right now because at the end of the day, out of all the things you have, and when you look around and see you ain't want for nothing, your bank account is fat, you got a beautiful car, you got more than one car, you got money, you got a house, you can go shopping, you can get whatever you want, but your spirit is vexed. Your spirit vexed because he wants your attention. He wants somebody on here. He wants your attention. Don't worry about him because y'all unequally yoked right now. You worrying about saving his soul when your soul is not saved. He wants you to save your soul. See, let me say this and then I'm going to get off. Let me say this to the Christian women who love God. Let me say this. Say you're a woman that loves God. And you serve God, and your spouse, a woman or a man, and your spouse not. You ain't got to force it on them, but you got to keep being who you are and who he created you to be. But sooner or later, either he going to break them or he going to make them. Either they going to get with the program and y'all going to be on one accord, or he going to separate y'all. I ain't saying nobody's perfect. But if you got a man of God, I ain't going to lie to y'all. The only man that could really, really love me is a man that fear God. The only woman that could really, really love you is a woman that fear God. Because if a man or a woman fear God, they fear him enough to respect you as a woman or a man, not to hurt you. Come on, somebody. A person that really fears God, that a person that's really, really fear God, they're not going to hurt you. Because their conscience going to bother them. They're going to love you with the love of Christ, with the love of God. But a person, if you unequally yoke with somebody, if you talk about God and they be like, you know what, I'm going to call you back. Because they got people like that. You can't change other people. All you can do is change you. And we can't even change our own self without him. See, I want to change. Some people don't want to change because they're comfortable in doing and living the way they always live. And when you get somebody like that that's comfortable living the way they've been living, ain't nothing you can do about it. But I'll be damned if I allow your uncomfortable self to bring me down with you. I'd rather be by myself with me and Jehovah than allow somebody to bring me down with their unhappy ass. I'm just saying, you can get with this or you can get with that. Y'all got to make a choice. God give us choices. You can make a choice to be happy or sad. If this person make you sad and you still there, that's where you want to be. If you feel like you done had enough, it's time for you to make a conscious decision no matter how much you love this person. It's time for you to move around. See, everybody not meant to come where we going. Some people we got to leave behind. No matter how much we love them, we got to leave them behind. And we at a stage right now, life is so short and life and days is just, before you know it, it's April. Now it's about to be May. So that means life ain't waiting for nobody. So if a person don't change, you're going to find yourself in a relationship and it's going to be a waste of time. You're going to be like, damn, I was with this person all these years and I ain't accomplished nothing. Come on, somebody. I don't want that type of relationship. I don't want that type of love. I'm working on me right now. I love me some me. It's me. It's him. Me. And I'm not worrying about nobody else. I love my grandchildren. I love my children. But anybody don't want to embrace the love that I have to give, I still love them. But I got to love them from a distance. And if we believe and trust in Jehovah, certain things that we struggle with, we got to let him fight our battle. If I'm not close with my daughters, my sons or whatever, I got to get that to God. Because I serve a good God. And God said, I never leave you nor to forsake you. So if I trust and believe in him, I can't be on here whining and crying. Oh, they treat me so well. I don't see my grandchildren. I don't do this thing. God said, then I tell you, I got you. Then I tell you, I would never leave you. So why is you still moping and crying about something that I said I'm going to take care of? All right, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Y'all got to start telling God y'all sorry for being ungrateful. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop being ungrateful. And y'all got to start telling God, I'm sorry for being ungrateful. Hey, cousin. Tell God, I'm sorry. God, you wake me up every day. I ain't want for nothing. I'm blessed. I got food. I got a roof. I got everything that I need. I go outside. I got a car. My insurance paid. My car, all this, everything you supply my every need. Lord, thank you. When y'all gonna wake up and say that? Because I'm in a wheelchair. And I still wake up and say it. In spite of whatever going on in my life, I still say, Lord, I thank you. I'm not perfect. And we all are unperfect people. But I'm grateful. I'm so forever grateful for everything that I have. And I'm grateful for all the people that love me and all the people that he put in my pathway and all the people that love me. They got people love me with no strings attached. So why not be grateful? I don't want to hear no whining, no crying. Don't call me with all that. Call me and tell me, hey, I need you to give me a word. Don't call me with crying and whining because I already didn't give you the answer to whatever you're going through. It's Jehovah. I already gave you the answer to it. Go in your bathroom, go in the room. When everybody go to church, the husband, everybody go, talk to God. One-on-one. You can't talk to God for me, and I can't talk to God for you when you're going through certain things. But I can pray for you, and you can pray for me. And let me see. I can't talk to God for you. I can't go to God and say, Lord, touch my sister, touch my brother. So I probably said that wrong. But I can't save your soul. Let me say that. I can't save y'all soul. I got to save me. I got to keep getting the message from the messenger. Hey, Carolyn. I got to keep on allowing him to use me in order to deliver the word to y'all. He got to keep on manifesting things in my life and showing y'all that this woman is in a wheelchair. And she's still a little happy camper. She's still living her life. She's still rolling around doing what makes her happy. He's showing y'all. And y'all still around here whining and crying. Some of y'all, God been making ways for y'all for decades. And nobody but him. Because some of us don't get a number, the little check every month, and ain't no way possible you can pay all the bills that we, out of the little one check that some of us get, our mama able. But he said, I will supply your each and every need. And it's a blessing when God could bless you and you could be a blessing to somebody else. Even if you could say, here go $20, here go $30, here go $40. I guarantee you, everybody that then sent me a cash app, everybody that then blessed me, everybody that then shared my video, I bet you God then blessed them. So the ones who don't bless me, the ones who don't share my lives, don't share my videos and all that, that's on y'all. The ones who don't talk about him, the ones who don't say, you know what, let's go over there. Y'all need to come over here. And she got the God, she's a nerd. Y'all don't have to say that. Because he know who y'all are. He see y'all. Well, I ain't going to share a video because you worrying about somebody else. How somebody else going to say, oh, well, so you messed with her because you didn't talk about me to somebody. So you worrying about somebody saying you sharing my life. Out of all the people being on my live, even if I got 20 likes, that should be 20 shares. However many people I got on my live, everybody should be sharing. Not for you. If my life is not for you, it's for somebody to touch somebody's life and make difference in somebody else's life. And some of y'all is too selfish to share the life because y'all worrying about people that don't even take care of y'all or don't even worry about your well-being. Your well-being. Yeah, I think I said that right. Let me slow down. Because I know what I was trying to say and y'all do too. Y'all be worrying about the wrong people. Share the life to somebody. Stop worrying about because you don't like me. I don't want to share it because you worrying about your sister, your brother. You worrying about somebody who don't like me. So y'all not sharing it. Well, you ain't got to share it because God see. God see every time y'all on my live. He see when y'all be like, and y'all say, well, I'm not going to share it. He see y'all. So I'm not worried. That's mighty selfish of a lot of y'all. This word is not just for you. This word for somebody. But y'all so selfish and caught up in y'all emotions and y'all feelings. And some of y'all even jealous. Because y'all think y'all going to pay the bills over here. Y'all not. Jehovah pay my bills. But I do be grateful for the little cash app that y'all send. Whatever y'all send. I be grateful. Y'all don't have to send me a dime. Y'all don't have to send me $1. Because he said, I will supply your each and every need. And he does. Y'all wonder why I look the way I look? That man upstairs, Jehovah. He said, I would never leave you nor the forsaking you. And he's staying on that. So when y'all don't share the light and y'all don't do certain things, he see. He know each and every one of us. He know every string of hair on our body. He know you weren't going to share the light anyway. So y'all be missing out on y'all blessing. Because he sent y'all over here to hear a word. And it ain't cost y'all a dime. I ain't asking y'all to pay no tithes. I ain't asking y'all for nothing. I'm just saying. But I'm working people. It is what it is. If somebody want to send something, somebody send something, it'll be all good. But I guarantee you, everybody that send me a cash app, go out and send it back to them. I ain't asking for no cash app. And when I asked for $1, I was just playing. And people still send me. People send me cash out when I don't ask for it. And God give them that back in some. And I do the same to people too. I give more than cash out. Sometimes it ain't about the cash out. It's about the spirit. It's about the word. I remember when Katrina hit and we went to Atlanta. And I went out there to the big old church, the mega church. And the pastor said, what you need? I said, I need a word. Because I'm going through right now. And the people was mad because I ain't asked him for money. I ain't need no money. I needed a word. The people in Atlanta had done already bless us. Some people, it's never enough with some of y'all. So I want to thank y'all for this beautiful Monday, blessed Monday. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow on Tuesday. Same time, same place. Y'all be blessed and have a blessed night. And don't be tossing and turning. Clock. I'll see y'all tomorrow.